Welcome to another episode of That Crazy Triangle Guy. Here we are looking at Bitcoin US dollar index on the 5-minute time frame, and Bitcoin has retraced quite a bit. Oh, it doesn't even look like much here. From its high of 108-ish something. What is this? 108 to 250-ish. And now we're at 103 and a half. Heading into the Fed interest rate, we just had the decision, 25 basis points as expected, but also their outlook has increased their projections. It looks like they want to hold interest rates higher than they had anticipated last time around in September, I think, when they did the previous projections. So just by about 50 basis points, but look up all that information yourself. Anyway, so this could bring us down, and I was looking, I had anticipated this pullback heading into the meeting. Of course, we did a little bit of a pump first. Here. We did pump a little bit here, higher than I had expected, rather than just continue down. But this was expected coming down here into this meeting to fill the gap we left at 102.3 on CME futures, and then possibly retest the top of this triangle that we had been consolidating in here. And it looks like we do have a chance of doing that. Whether we get all the way down or not is debatable, and maybe we could even go further. And you can see the Gaussian channel lines I have here, the purple. We are just about to the top of the Gaussian channel. That's why we may bounce off of that, or we may just come down quickly, hit the top of the channel right around 101,700. I mean the top of the triangle, 101,700. That would be wicking into the Gaussian channel a little bit, which oddly enough is also the intersection of this blue line here, which kind of leads me to believe that that's probably a pretty good support level right there. If we do fall through that, we could come all the way down to the dashed white line here, down around 98,000, and that is the center line of the most important channel in Bitcoin history that we have been trading in. And that was a possibility, given that although we did come up through here briefly, basically we got a rejection here at the top of the white channel. Because we did the same thing back here. We did wick through here. No candle bodies above there on a longer term time frame. And then did come back down to the center line and actually came down a little bit further. So could we even come down a little bit further than that? Maybe then we would come all the way back down to the bottom of this pink channel at around 96.5. Let me see if I can see anything lower than that, or even this dashed blue line here, 94.7, or then even all the way down to possibly to the bottom of the white channel at 90. That's just under 92. Now we haven't come down there in quite some time. Interestingly enough, the red line here. Worst case scenario, this red line down here, that's at around 85. And that is a trend line that connects our low back here of around 66. And our low here of 58 back in October, just a couple months ago. So our lows are our lows, higher lows, 58, 66, and then do we come back down all the way down here to form another higher low somewhere around 72, 70? No, we'd have to come up here, somewhere up here, 75. Of course, then that would also retest the previous high back here. So that is something to consider that we would do. Let's look at a time frame here. You know what? Yeah, I'm scrolled too far back. If we retested this red line, it would be somewhere up here. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm not looking at my candles. It'd be somewhere way up here. Okay, that's around 90, that red line. This other red line is a much shallower projection from, yeah, that's something entirely different. And we haven't even hit the top of that red channel yet. So I doubt that that's in order. Maybe low 90s, worst case scenario, I think. But there's a good chance we don't even hit around 102. We're at 103.5 right now. I'm hoping we come down to 101.888 and refill that gap. That would be right here. Yep, 101.7. The intersection of those two lines right there. So let's see what happens. And don't know. I think we got one more bounce. Now, I do expect a big pullback in January, but not till about January 7th. That would give us 2 weeks before the inauguration to pull back and then pump back up. After the inauguration, I expect we're going to escalate pretty hard. But the question is, are we starting the pullback now? We do have a lot of volume here. And that would be tricking everybody that want to take profits in January. If we started pulling back now, their profits are going to be decreasing. And then they would force to be taking profits in January if they so wanted to do so, and possibly even then get back in at higher prices. So there's a cost to pay there. So we'll just have to see what happens today and in the next few days. Hopefully we bounce from here, come up a little bit higher to the top of this orange channel, because we have been interacting quite a bit with the center line of the orange channel. So anyway, I just wanted to get a video out here real quick to show you what I'm looking at here. If we, hopefully this will hold here. Hopefully we get down to here and we can fill some orders. And hopefully we don't go down further, but if we do, possibly worst case scenario, maybe 90,000-ish. But probably not even that. Because the lower we go, we got people that are, you're giving them a second chance to get in at these lower prices. And do the whales really want to do that? I don't think they want to. I don't think anybody wants to give anybody an opportunity to get in at lower prices. So let's just see what happens. All right, Jerome's going to speak shortly in the next 10 minutes. So see you later. Well, you probably are going to listen to him before you listen to me, because this has to upload.